Hey, hello guys, how you doing? My name is Melinda. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, please like, subscribe, comment, all that great stuff. It helped the channel grow, and I just want to thank you all for being here. So I wanted to come on here and just have a little conversation. Excuse me. So I was thinking, I just made a TikTok, and as I was making a TikTok, I didn't know what I was gonna make it about. So I just got to talking about how when I first moved here, where I live at now, from my hometown, Chicago, how I felt so lost, and I just like was so far away from my family. I wasn't used to being by myself at all. I'm the oldest. It's eight of us, and I'm the oldest. Of my mama kids. So that was real hard because it's like no matter what, I was just so used to being around everybody, being around my family and my mama. So, and back then I was like a little depressed when I came up here and everything. But now that I have my awakening and I understand why God had to remove me, I don't know why my throat itching. Excuse me. Woo. Somebody don't want me to speak because this might help somebody. Clear my throat chakra. Cause anywho, so now I understand why I had to leave. I understand why I had to be by myself. I had to be by myself because even around this time too, around my spiritual awakening, y'all, I kid y'all not, even my boyfriend had got locked up. I was literally alone, and I was so, and that's crazy because, like I say, I was so codependent on everybody because everybody always was around doing something for me, taking me this place, um, helping me feel this out, whatever the case may be. So he even left. He had to go for a while. It was like a year almost. So within that year, I had started watching TikTok. I had came at first. Before that, it was a girl that I know from Chicago. I was interested, but I never really acted on it because I didn't know where to start at, and I didn't want to bother nobody about it. So I got to seeing TikToks. I got to seeing readers, tarot readers. I got to following them. I forget the lady name on TikTok. I'm gonna find out and let y'all know. And plus, I don't like sharing all my people with people to know what I'm watching, for they could be watching and getting the message that I suppose. No. But she is such a beautiful person. She helped me awaken. Then I started watching other people, and then I started understanding it better. And now that I know what I know, it was meant for me to be by myself. Because if my boyfriend was here, I probably would have been outside doing other stuff or something like that. Stop. And if you can't stop, you can go upstairs. Stop. Put the camera down. I can hear everything. Anyway, you know how kids is. They always get busy when you busy. I've been down here all this. I mean, we just been doing nothing, and here he come when it's time for me to be down here. Anyway, what was I saying? What was I saying? Oh, okay. So now I understand why. So the reason, like, if my boyfriend would have been here, I wouldn't have never had my spiritual awakening. I would have never been trying to meditate or none of that. Mind you, y'all, in the midst of me trying to meditate, I was so scared. I was afraid because I thought I was doing something wrong in the beginning of my spiritual journey. I'm like, God wouldn't want this, but I guess something just like you always been drawn to stuff like this. You always been different. You seen spirits, you seen ghosts. People thought you was crazy. So why not try to see what this about? And plus, I never was a church goer. I never really cared to, little stuff like that. But anyway, I don't want to get off course because I'm going to forget real fast. So I understand, right? What was I saying? I had to leave for me to be able to be right. My boyfriend went to jail. So I had to be by myself. I had no choice but to sit in the house because I didn't know how to drive. I didn't know the town I was in. I didn't know. I just went to work and came home. So I was isolated, right? So I had to be by myself. So I started watching all these different people on TikTok and everything like that. And I started meditating. I was so afraid. I was nervous. I'm thinking the devil, the demons finna get me because I'm doing something against God, y'all. I went through it. I went through it mentally. But the good thing is I kept going. I kept following myself because something deep down inside of me just knew that it was right for me. I don't know why. I just knew it was, even though I was afraid. It's like I just thought the boogeyman was gonna come out while I'm meditating. Like, what you doing? You know, it's crazy how our minds is and how we so controlled and we can't see clear because of what we was taught. Anyway, so as I meditated, I didn't feel much, but as I started meditating more and more and just start watching more and more videos and really start to try to listen to better music, listen to affirmations and meditation music, and then I start getting better and better, feeling better about it and understanding myself more. And even at the beginning when I thought I was understanding myself, I didn't. I understand myself better today than I did at first, you know. And tell Troy to be quiet, Trayvon, please. Go tell him for me. Thank you. And yeah, so you see how this, like, they throwing me off a little bit because I'm keep forgetting what I'm talking about as it is. And I know somebody need to hear this because I know that it's somebody out there curious about it. And I wouldn't say that I was a Christian. We went to a Baptist church, my mama. You know, I'm not church hurt. Like I said, I'm not against nobody's faith. I don't want to go like offend anybody or go against anything that anybody believe in. You know, when I pray with my ancestors and work with my ancestors, I still say in Jesus' name because my ancestors believed in Jesus and stuff like that. I'm not saying that he don't exist. I'm not saying anything like that. I'm just giving my experience with the things that helped me get over my anxiety. It helped me get over everything that I was going through in my life. Nothing was working for me. Nothing at all. I was homeless. I was going house to house. I couldn't focus. I was drinking a lot. I was popping pills. I was just outside and I needed to be inside. And that's why God removed me from that place where I was in the city because I had to be here in order to understand and grow, in order to be sober. I had to be by myself. That's why he left. My boyfriend had to leave too. That's why he had to be just me and my kids. I had to be by myself to understand that being by myself is sometimes what's best for us. Is to be by ourselves, to sit with ourselves, to get to know you, to heal the real parts of you, for you can walk along the path that you was always destined to walk down. You have to sit with yourself to understand that. If you don't sit with yourself and you steady being busy, work, and doing all these other things that you can't even focus for 2 seconds, let alone meditate, you will never, ever understand who you are, truly. So I had to be here by myself to understand who I was. And I learned that through meditation. I learned that by really like healing, asking myself the questions, writing down things, crying, going through all these transformations in my life. I went through so much mentally, but it was okay. It wasn't bad. But in order to walk this path, you have to be strong mentally. You have to be strong, you know, or you have to have God with you. Because once you found out all these things and everything that you knew was a lie, and man, that's a lot for somebody. You know, so I tell my story because it can help the next person that may be going through the same thing that I went through. And I know that this is what I'm supposed to be doing, you know. And I wouldn't even be able to do this if I was still in my old mindset, still in the city, because I was never a talker. I'm an air sign. I talk to myself in my own head. I don't like to, you know, most people think I'm quiet, but I do like to talk, but I don't really wasn't a people person, and I'm really still not, but I love people, and I know that I want to help people, you know, but being a people person, meaning as in, I don't have a lot of friends because I'm a loner. I like to be in the house. I come outside sometimes, yeah, I do, but when I come out, I just be like in regret, like I should have just stayed in the house. So that's why. But I don't want to make this video too long. I love you guys so much. If you can help someone across, an old person across the street, get somebody something to eat if you can. You know, say some encouraging words to somebody. Share this video with somebody that you might know that's going through their spiritual journey that needs some encouragement. I love you. I wish that you would just have the most amazing day, you know. And even if you can't, just pray. Because God always right there. He in you. He waiting on you. He waiting on you. So don't keep him waiting too long. And don't keep depriving yourself of your true self. Stop doing that to yourself. You deserve to know the truth. You deserve to know that you're amazing, you're awesome, you're beautiful. You are everything that you want to be, and you are perfect in your way. Peace and love.